being here. I hope you're doing well today. It's so great to have you, whether you're here live or on the replay. It's just great to have you. All right, Spirit, what do you want to do today for the general collective? Um, I think we're just going to do like a weekly type what's coming up for us in this next week that we need to know about. And we're going to keep this short and sweet. The members only video I felt went very well. And I hope if you were able to see that you enjoyed it and that you will consider joining the channel so you can get more content like that weekly because I am going to start doing that weekly. Hey, Kailash, thank you so much, baby, for your help. I appreciate you so much. All right, Spirit, let's start out with a song. Let's start out with a song. Let's get a song. What's this reading going to be about, Spirit? May we see, please? That last one had some surprises in it. Sorry, I'm sorry. Hang on one second. I was trying to use this phone and I was trying to get sound and couldn't on the members only video. And I text the girl that was a member. I got 1212. It's 1212 in India right now. Um, that could somehow be significant for some of you. Santa Claus is coming to town. Merry Christmas to you too, Asha. I can't wait. I hope Santa gives me a new job this year. Anyway, I think I texted the wrong Sandy and they were like, "Who is this?" I don't know any other Sandy, so I don't know. Anyway, Spirit said, "Oh, start with a song." I, I got to get back in town. Look, I'm a multitasker, but I'm not good at it, as you can see. Okay, let's see, YouTube music. All right, Spirit, what song would you give us to let us know what this video is going to be about? For some reason, there was a caution. Somehow, there's a need for caution. Okay, what's the video going to be about, Spirit? Song, please. The highway song. Interesting. It all started, I was 17, fell in love with a man who didn't love me. So I've been breaking hearts trying to fill a spot that he left empty. Started back when I was naive, loved him with every part of me. Can't be the woman that I should be. Cheap thrills and cheaper dreams on a highway with no name. We're all high on Mary Jane. And I've bummed one cigarette, but now I'm smoking like a train. I got a man from Oklahoma, and I told him that I loved him, but I was born for leaving. I'll be gone in the morning. Now I'm tired and I'm alone, but it's been so long. This is all I know, and it kills me. What his I'm sorry. And it kills me what his picture shows. He's better off on his own. Memory from his beaten path, a memory that'll never last. And he is everything that I have ever known. On a highway with no name, we're all high on Mary Jane. And I bummed one cigarette, but now I'm smoking like a train. I got a man from Oklahoma and I told him that I loved him, but I was born for leaving. I'll be gone in the morning. Just when I think that I'm over it, it comes in in the form of a sleepless night. Just when I think that I'm moving on, it comes in the form of a heartache song. Just when I think that I'm over it, it comes in the form of a cocaine habit. Just when I think that I'm moving on, it comes in the form of a heartache song. On a highway with no name, we're all high on Mary Jane. And I bummed one cigarette, but now I'm smoking it like a train. I got a man from Oklahoma and I told him that I loved him, but I was born for leaving. I'll be moving. Why'd I say moving? I'll be gone in the morning. I'll be gone in the morning. I'll be gone in the morning. So, this is somebody who fell in love when they were 17, but the person they fell in love with didn't love them. So, they've been breaking hearts ever since, trying to fill an empty spot that was left in them. It started when they were naive. She loved him with every part of her. Can't be the woman I should be. So she fits this is about somebody who fell in love with somebody, but the person didn't love them back. So they've been trying to fill this void with anybody they can fill it with, and they never feel like they're good enough. So something happened to somebody when they were 17. Do you hear Cosmo? He's been going off ever since I started telling you the music to this video. Whoever you are, you fell in love. Something happened at 17. This could have been that, whatever. It could have been something else. But whoever you fell in love with, they didn't love you back. And you love them with every part of you. And so now you feel like you're not good enough and you're trying to fill that void with any and everything you can, not just other people, but with drugs, which is scary. Okay. All right, Spirit. How are you working in this situation? Generosity came out. Generosity. Somebody's generous here. Or needs to be. You're not working, there's no service, you're not doing anything with your hands, feet, and heart to honor God and love others. But there's gentleness and generosity showing up. And also obedience. So you're having to do what you're told by those in authority. I think you're probably on probation for something that you did. You got in some trouble. All right. What spiritual gifts are operating here in the home life? You feel like you've lost your mind, and your loved ones in spirit are trying to teach you wisdom, but you're not listening because right now, you might be somebody who is acting crazy. You might have mental illness going on. You might need to get yourself in to see a professional about um your struggles. You got some struggles. Mentally, you feel like you're crazy, or you could really be going crazy, like mental illness crazy. You might have schizophrenia, schizoaffective, you could have depression, you could have anxiety, you could have PTSD, you could have a combination, you could have what's it called? Borderline personality disorder. You could have narcissistic personality disorder, and you could also have multiple personality disorder, which they call something else, but it won't come to mind right now because I'm channeling. What about work life? That flew out. Communication. So, and you're protected. Somehow you're protected in your work life, and it has something to do with communication. So if you had something going on in your work life and communication was a factor, you're protected by whatever happened. All right. There's protection for communication at work. So you may have been talking to somebody at work you shouldn't have, or you may have said something you shouldn't have. Spirit says you're protected. All right. What are your surprises for the surprisingly, you have no doorway to your abundance. So it's almost like you have abundance, but you don't have any way to get access to it. All right. Love life. How are you working in this person's love life? Your intuition is here strongly. You're using your intuition and you're realizing that you're mirroring somebody who won't change. There's not gonna, whatever's going on here, it looks like you've been mirroring somebody who won't change. And you know that. All right. And what's your role? Your cards keep going on the floor. Your role is to celebrate something about a house in reverse. You're going to celebrate something about a house. The house is in reverse. So maybe you're not going to be living somewhere. Maybe you're going to move and get away from the house you're living in. Infinity is here with music. All right, and what's the outcome? Wow, you're not going to be working, but you're going to have a lot of abundance. Your coins are here. So you're not going to be working, but you're going to have coins. Cryptocurrency could be a factor, or it could just mean money is going to be falling from the sky for you, and you're not even going to have to work. And there's rainbows showing up for promises. God is making you a promise, or the universe is promising you that you can count on whatever you're expecting. It's coming. It's on its way. I promise you. Spirit says, I got you. I promise you. All right, let's see. Angels, home life. Home life for our angel. At home, there's been some challenges. Remember, you felt crazy? All right, you got challenges they're helping you overcome at home. How about at work? At work, there's going to be unity. You're going to be with a company, or you're going to have a partnership. There's going to be unity among you and your coworkers because of some protection. Somebody has protected you with their communication. They have said something that's going to protect you, and it's bringing unity into your workplace. All right, surprises. I think there's about to be some big changes for you at work. The angel of faith. You're going to have faith even though you do not have a doorway to your abundance anymore. It's like your money's been cut off, surprisingly, but you're going to have faith. All right. How about love life? It could have been temporarily cut off for some reason, or permanently. In your love life, you're learning and you're not inspired. You're learning to not always be inspired. So somebody's not an inspiration to you in your love life. And we saw that you realized you were mirroring somebody who wouldn't transform, who wouldn't change. And I think you're learning to not be inspired by this person. Somebody in your love life, you do not have any love for them, and it's because they are not what you want. It's just not, it's not what you want. Um just like that song said, it's like you just go through people, go through the motions because you are filling that void, and you're going to celebrate not having somewhere to live. And then you're going to have money come from out of nowhere even though you're not working. All right, what's your role here? God, your cards are going on the floor. Your role here is you're going to have an angel of your past life. Okay, a past life can be a real past life, like a different lifetime, or it can be your past, what you've been through in your past. There's angels helping you with whatever you've been through, either in this life in the past or in another lifetime in the past. You could have brought karma over from another lifetime into this one, and it's been affecting you in your money and your ability to find meaningful people in your love life. All right, what about your role? I mean, what about your outcome? That's a lot of cards. Outcome. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. There's going to be a decision about your happiness. You're going to make a decision about your happiness and somebody's health. There's somebody's that needs help with their health. There could be somebody in hospice. It could be somebody who is really struggling with their health. Okay. Spirit saying, I'm acknowledging that there's a need for that angel for your health. All right. I'm having trouble with mine. All right. I'm going to just shuffle these up a little bit. I want to pull tarot on it. All right. How are you working here? Wheel in reverse and death. So there's going to be a huge transformation that's going to come through an ending, a death like ending. When the death card shows up, it's a transformative energy. It's an energy that you sometimes will fight because you don't want to have that ending. It can be a dark night of the soul. It can be an illness. It can be, we saw that you were going to have no transformation in your love life. I feel that the transformation that's coming is coming for your love life. Look, there's a tower. So, where you've had problems in your love life in the past and you've been mirroring someone who doesn't want to change, maybe you're mirroring someone who does and you're fighting it. And that's why the universe is sending a wheel. You might me. Okay. All right. What's the energy to overcome? Whoa. The Empress. And what's going to pull it together? The Lovers. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Justice. So there is something that's going to be made right here. There's a wheel coming slowly. It's moving slow, but it is coming. And it's coming because you're going to finally change. And then you're going to have a wheel. Once you finally change, you're going to have a wheel. The energy to overcome is the Empress. The Empress is an older woman. It can be a mother or a grandmother or a wife. And there's going to be a decision made about your happiness. And then we see that decision here. This decision is going to be about your happiness. So let's just pull tarot on it and see what comes out. All right, why are you having to have the death card? Because of the Two of Cups and fill in the blank. And I think it's because you're having this relationship with someone that it's not changing. There's something that won't change about the relationship. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. This could be someone that you work with or that you watch while they work. Like you might watch them on their YouTube channel while they play cards. The Star and the Two of Cups in reverse. There's a relationship that's falling apart. But Spirit's saying there's hope. Okay. Why is death here? Because of death in, oh my God. Because of the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Star in reverse, and death in reverse. Because what's going to change is you not walking away and staying where you're not supposed to be because you feel like there's no hope for you to change. You feel like you're hopeless. All right, why is the wheel in reverse? because of the Nine of Swords. It came out in reverse also because you need to accept what you've been through in the past. That's why your past lives or your what you need to do is think about your past life, what you've been through in your past. I think this is talking about this lifetime. What you've been through in the past needs to be accepted. Whatever happened to you when you were younger, you need to accept it. You're staying somewhere you shouldn't because you feel like there's no hope for you to change. You're resisting that ending, like I said. You're resisting that change. But slowly, you're accepting your past and it's bringing you a wheel. Right now you're not able to get any traction. Why is the Empress here? Because this is what's going to make you extremely happy, the happiest you've ever been in your life. If you can begin to stand in your power as a woman of creativity, of nurturing, of loving, of giving, of being that most powerful woman in the entire tarot who can run that empire, that will bring you happiness. Somehow there's a woman that's going to bring you the most happiness you've ever had in your life. But right now, you have an ending that needs to happen, and you need to understand that this ending is going to bring you this happiness. You got to let go of whatever happened to you in the past that was so hurtful, though. Someone hurt you in the past. And so now you're living your life like everybody you meet is going to hurt you, and you're just going through whatever you have to go through. You're putting yourself through a lot of unnecessary challenges. You're having them at home, by the way. All right, what's your choice? Your choice is we finally have the hangman upright to see the right perspective, to see what spirit is trying to show you a perspective that you've never seen before. And you're hanging upside down in you've got yourself in an uncomfortable position, but it's because you won't accept your part in this. You played a part in causing this. Okay, somebody did something to hurt you, but you also played a part in it as well. And spirit is trying to get you to see your part in it so you can move past this trauma. You understand what I'm saying? Even people who have been raped have to see their part in it, okay? Maybe you were just in the wrong place at the wrong time and you were the one that they chose to be their victim. That was the part you played in it. You didn't do anything wrong, but you played a part in it. There was something that you were doing that caused that to happen to you. That's not to say that you did anything wrong, but you were there. Now, for some people, there was something that was being done wrong, and you played a part in it. Like you chose to be with somebody that you knew you weren't in love with, and you just wanted to be with them maybe because they could take care of you. And you at the moment had no job and you needed somebody to take care of you. And since then you maybe have gotten a job or you're about to get a phone call protecting you and you're going to have a job. Somehow protection and work. You're protected by communication at work. Okay. And if you can stand in there in this power, or there's a woman in your life who's going to help you, who is already standing in her power, that's the energy to overcome is whoever this empress is. This could be a wife, and this wife is happy, and you don't like it that this wife is happy. I don't know how to take that card. How do I take that? This is a celebration. This is something you should be celebrating. I think this is a friend of yours who brings you a lot of happiness, and you need to spend more time with this friend. Okay, back to your choice. You have to make a choice because you've been carrying around the weight of the world on your back, and Spirit wants to lift the burdens from you. but you have to see this correctly. What do they need to see differently? Dang, that's a lot of cards. Mm, challenging me as a reader. The Ten of Swords, the Six of Swords in reverse, Strength in reverse, the Three of Swords, the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Cups in reverse, the World in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the Five of Wands upright with the Two of Cups in reverse. So you have essentially been going through a lot of anguish because you're staying in a situation that's weakening you, breaking your heart, and you realize that this is not what you thought it was going to be. This is not, you thought this was going to bring you wish fulfillment, and it's brought you nothing but heartache. But you won't end it, even though this emperor, who is your identical, no, he's not. He's not your identical match. He's not. This is not even your husband. This is somebody else's husband. You're going to fight with this person. You fight with them. You might, they might be abusing you or may have in the past. This might be what you have to choose to deal with and make it. You have to make a decision about this emperor. He's not even your identical match. You look like you belong to other people. He may be married to someone else and be happily married, but some might clarify the Three of Cups. Somebody's not getting out of this what they're putting into it. You're spending time with a woman who's not giving you back what you're putting into it. And you're going to end up fighting. You're going to get hurt. And you're staying in a situation that's causing you to feel weak. You could be having heart problems. There's something going on with the Three of Swords, which is typically a heartache, but you could be having physical health problems because of this. And you realize that this is not what I signed up for. And I am not this is not making me complete. This emperor is fighting constantly with you. There's going to be justice. The truth is coming out about a breakup. What's the justice? Somebody has not learned their lesson, and they're a Knight of Pentacles and a Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is where your money's out of whack. You haven't learned your lesson, and essentially you're stuck because you won't learn your lesson. You won't accept your part in the past, how this happened, or how you got here. And you don't have good boundaries. My God. You got to make some decisions about your happiness. That's all I'm really going to say here. You can keep fighting with this person or fighting your feelings for this person or whatever's going on here, but it's affecting every area of your life that you're not doing something about it. What happened between you and this emperor? What happened? You had a union. You had a time together. You spent time together. And now that you're not together, they're no longer alone and you're not able to hear their telepathy. So there was somebody else and the telepathy has stopped. So it's like you used to be able to hear this person in your head and you knew you had this communication. Maybe that's what spirit's working on with the communication and the you've stopped being able to communicate with telepathy with someone who you have a divine union with. What's being hidden? That I love you. Somebody is hiding the fact that they are in love. All right. What's being shown? That somebody has a commitment. They want to let them go. They're at their breaking point. There's somebody who is in denial about somebody's partying. All right. What's going to happen next? Somebody's going to be hard to read. What else is going to happen next? Don't lose hope. There's going to be a decision. Trust your intuition. And for somebody, it's not the right time. Oh, there's a dying love. So there's going to be somebody's being hard to read. So you don't know what's going on with that person because they're so hard to read. But they're making a decision. Trust your intuition. We see it over here. We see it here. They're making a decision about all this shit they've been through, and they're seeing the right perspective. I think that your love for this person is dying, but over here secretly you're in love. Clarify the secret love, the secret I love you. Woo. The secret I love you is what's causing the burdens. What's going to be the outcome of that? You're going to eliminate the competition because of being angry. Enough is enough. So there's going to be an elimination of the competition because enough is enough. I'm pissed off. I don't know what. Use your own intuition about who's getting the axe. I don't know. Spirit Spirit's going to leave it that way because there's so many of you watching and it's going to be different for all of you. Show me how this happened. Go slow. You needed to go slow. Take time to get to know each other. What was being hidden? That past life love. So whatever happened to you in the past, you didn't tell this person about it. And what was being shown? An apology. Why were they sorry? Because of forgiveness for being angry. It came out in reverse. All right, what's going to happen next? Somebody's going to finally have trust. They're going to trust again and they're going to have new love. So you're going to have a new love that you're going to trust. That's what's going to happen. You're going to finally let go of all the stuff that happened to you in the past. And you're going to let go of this person. I think you were with the wrong person. They were not even your person. It was like you were with somebody else's husband. You're letting them go and you're going to have a new love. And somebody is sorry that they didn't forgive you and that they were angry with you. They should have forgiven you in the past. I think we saw forgiveness in the beginning of the reading, but I can't remember exactly. Okay, so that's what I have here. I'm going to get you some guidance, and then we're going to close with some Q&A and see where it goes from there. Let's look at one more thing real quick. What exactly is it that this needs? What do they need to work on for the new love to work out? We saw the trust, getting hurt, and feeling like you're a lone wolf, and card turned over, like it's too much, like it's like you're not enough. This person's too much, but you feel like you're not enough. So you guard yourself from getting hurt and you feel like you're meant to be alone, like you're never meant. Remember in the song, she just kept going through people and things trying to fill that void. You feel like you're going to do that too because of getting hurt. You got hurt in the past, so now you should be alone and you're never enough. Don't bring that into this new relationship. You'll ruin it. And there's going to be someone who's going to be good to you is what I'm seeing. All right, guidance, please, Spirit. Hmm. Only gonna read that one card. I'm not gonna read the bottom of the deck. Number 16, the Shadow Queen, upright. As your ally, the Shadow Queen tells you that too many of the details hidden behind your circumstances prevent you from moving forward quickly at this time. She has come with a lantern to help shed light on what is concealed within you or your situation. This is the time to wait for more to be revealed. Perhaps you lack clarity and the knowledge of how to proceed with the subject of your inquiry. It's time to educate yourself a little more about your intention and then put that information to work for you. The Shadow Queen asks that you dig deep to gain strength and that you have the courage to ask someone in the know to shed light on the circumstances. She promises to send that person to you. Beware of moving too quickly in the dark, as you will likely trip and fall and have to start again. So, you need the help of somebody who knows what's going on. Remember, you really weren't sure. I think that could have been a different reading. I am going to look at the bottom of the deck because I feel like you need it. The Spirit Whisperer, number 3. You're in a bind here. Whoever you are, you're in a bind. As an ally, the Spirit Whisperer comes to you heralding the miraculous and the inspired. She whispers guidance from the divine through the higher senses so that you can hear her wisdom and know her love for you. She is committed to helping you intuit the next right action and steers you away from trouble. The Spirit Whisperer keeps you inspired to move forward, always knowing just in time the correct next step. She guides you to fulfill your highest purpose. When she appears, it's a sign of inspired ideas that with continual action lead to success. That's a very good omen. If your question is about a relationship, the Spirit Whisperer speaks of soul connections, past lives, and great learning through the mutual mirroring. She will whisper how long, how short, how deep, how sweet the relationship can be. There were soul bargains made even before you were born here, and an exploration is in order. You may move forward, but keep listening to the Spirit Whisperer for the lessons that the vulnerability of love brings. So that is who is being sent to you, is the Spirit Whisperer. And she may come to you in the form of a human being with the knowledge that you need. And when that person tells you what's going on, you need to trust them, and you're going to. It's showing that you're going to trust them. Okay, hang on one second. Let me check. All right, we're just going to continue, and then I'm going to do Q&A, and I'll end. All right. Okay. May I please have a message? That's a lot of messages. My psychic gifts are strong and trustworthy. Angelic messages flow easily to me. Archangel Jeremiel, when you call upon me, I will empower you to develop your spiritual gifts so you can more easily receive heaven's messages. I completely trust my intuition. I follow my guidance with excitement and confidence. I am the Archangel of Intuitive Gifts. Allow me to mentor you in embracing your psychic awareness. A lot about your spiritual gifts. I release self judgment and embrace self love. I find beauty in every aspect of my being. The love angels. We can fly into your life when you need help finding love for yourself. Allow us to help you see yourself clearly as a true beloved child of the divine. I am beautiful. The world is beautiful. My future is beautiful. Archangel Jophiel, as the beauty of God, I can help you see the positive in any situation. Put on my uplifting rose colored glasses. My past pain does not define me. I move forward with grace and peace. Call upon me, whom God helps. This is Archangel Azrael. Call upon me, whom God helps, for support in rising from the ashes of your past to be stronger than ever before. Messages from Archangel Jeremiah. Call upon me, mercy of God, for forgiveness so you can move forward and make choices uninhibited by the past. I release the past with gratitude and forgiveness. I joyfully create the future of my dreams. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Spirit said that's the top. I am on a path of spiritual awakening. My soul's purpose is clear to me. Archangel Metatron. I can help raise your energetic vibration, allowing for interchange and awakening of your true spiritual calling. That was the tingling I felt in my back yesterday because that Kundalini energy, whoo, it will make you tingle so bad. All right, Kailash, that's the end of this reading. If you want to get me a list together, if you're still around, I'll do Q&A. If he's not around, I'm going to close because I'm not going to do Q&A without a moderator today. I've been in a lot of pain and I'm going to go back to bed as soon as this reading is over. So I'm only going to take a few questions and I apologize, but I will be doing readings throughout the week. So those of you who can join me on the weekdays, if you'll please let people who cannot be here on the weekends have the Q&A spots. I would appreciate that very much. This is affecting your ability at work. All right. Okay. Give me just a minute, Kailash, and I'll be ready. Okay. We have three people. Okay. Asha, go ahead. Okay. Hold on just a moment. Give me just a moment, y'all, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna answer those three questions. Here I come, y'all. Here I come. I'm gonna tell you what, that sciatic nerve ain't no joke when it gets pinched. I need to see a chiropractor. All right. So we have three, four now. Thank you for adding, Stony. Guidance from angel cards on my love life and working life. You got it, girl. Angel cards, can you please give Asha, my sweet friend Asha, can you please give her guidance on her work life? Thank you so very much. I release the past with gratitude and forgiveness. I joyfully create the future of my dreams. Archangel Jeremiel, call upon me, mercy of God, for forgiveness so you can move forward and make choices uninhibited by the past. Angels, what message do you have for her work life? Whoa. Asha, your dreams are here. There's a new beginning here. And there's your health. They're helping you with your health and with having tranquility, being calm, not being so stressed. You're stressed about work. You're going to have a new beginning. Your dreams, I don't know if this is what you're dreaming of or if you're actually dreaming when you're asleep, one or the other. But you're going to have a new beginning and they're helping you to be calm, to be not so stressed. And they're also helping you with your health when it comes to work. Okay. And then you also have your solitude. They're helping you with your solitude. So maybe you're a little bit lonely. All right. Let's see how. Okay. Love life. How are you helping her in her love life? Whoa. They're bending. They're helping you with that solitude that we just talked about, being alone, going on an adventure. So they're going to get your love life is going to have adventure somehow. And you're going to be grateful for your love life. You're going to have gratitude for adventure and your solitude. Somehow your solitude is being worked on. And there's been some procrastination. They're helping you to work on that. There's something you're not doing and that you need to do. You're procrastinating doing it. They're going to help you to do whatever that is. And I feel that you know what that is. How are you helping in the love life? Woo, you got a lot of messages. I release all energetic connections that hold me back. I am completely free. Call upon Archangel Michael. Call upon my sword to call upon my sword of divine light to sever unwanted energetic connections around you, freeing you to be your true, perfect, unique self. Archangel Michael again, I am the archangel of safety and protection. Let me bring you comfort whenever you feel unsafe, physically, professionally, or emotionally. I am surrounded by angels of protection. I am perfectly safe in all ways. Archangel Gabriel, as the archangel of communication, I can give you the perfect words for any conversation you need to have. I express my truth with grace and love. I communicate with confidence and clarity. Life angels of purpose, your life purpose. We can help you gain clarity on your purpose and guide you to move confidently and swiftly in the right direction. I am clear and focused on my life purpose. I confidently move forward toward my destiny. Today, I will take one step in the right direction. Remember, you were procrastinating? Every thought, act, and action, every thoughtful action brings me closer to my dreams. Remember, take it in the to the next level. Call upon us to bring magic into your vision. I believe in my own magic. I lovingly am that I am busy right now. Holy cow, he is blowing my phone up. How do I talk to him? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. On your love life, I can't remember, to be honest with you. I think it would be best for you to go back and just rewind the video a little bit and watch it. You should be able to do that. But I don't know. There was a lot said, but it said adventures. You're gonna have adventures where you've been alone. You're gonna be grateful for some adventures in your love life. That's what it said. You're gonna have adventures in your love life. That's what it said. And it was also saying that I feel that you have been procrastinating on saying something, and the angels are going to help you to say what needs to be said. And it has something to do with whatever happened in the past, and there's a need for forgiveness, I think. I believe that was said also. I get what you're saying, though. Even if you rewind it, it might be that the sound broke up because of the connection. Okay, Stony, are you here, baby? You're welcome, Asha. You're welcome. If you're not working, I'll be back. I don't know what day I'll be back, but I'll be back one day and maybe every day next week. Hey, Stony, post your question, baby. Come back tomorrow, Asha, and we can look more into your love life. It looked like you were going to have somebody new, but you might need to let go of something that's happened in the past. Oh, wow, he is really wanting to talk to me. Cool. All right. I'll see you this week, Asha. There's not as many participants. There's only about 300 people watching during the week right now. I think most people are at work. So, and I'm having to do the Q&A myself. So if you don't watch the whole video, just pop in at the end and I'll help you. What can you feel about my energy as far as love life and my work in love? Okay. What do I feel about your energy as far as your love life? I don't understand what you mean by my work in love, but spirit understands. It's okay. All right. What do I feel about your energy as far as your love life? Thank you for waiting, Manya. I'll get to you in just a moment. Let's find out. Yeah, when it comes to Stoney's love life, show me what blocks might need to be worked on. What issues does Stoney have in her love life? Show me what the energetic blocks are that need to be worked on in Stoney's love life. Whoops, a bunch of cards fell out. These are thick, it's a thick deck of cards and they're a little bit hard to shuffle. Addiction is showing up, Stoney, and changing them. There could be someone in your life that's dealing with an addiction. Show me what blocks Stoney has in her love life. You're not able to make a decision. You're having an indecision. You got eye candy, and being needy came out in reverse. Okay, so these are the blocks that spirit sees in your love life. You're afraid to make a mistake, so you won't commit either way. So you're having problems with non-committal, being non-committal. I don't know if it's you who's non-committal or someone else. Beauty fades. Choose someone for their inner beauty and personality. You could be someone who's very beautiful, but whoever you're trying to be in a relationship with is non-committal. They're indecisive. They won't make a decision to choose you, to really choose you. And then you got needy, being needy came out in reverse. Make friends and spend time by yourself and take the pressure off your relationship. But somebody is doing that, it looks like. It looks like to me that you have people who only want you for your looks, and you may be the one who hasn't made a decision because you're afraid that they only want you for your looks. So you spend more time with your friends because you don't want to feel the pressure of these decisions that you have to make. And feeling loneliness, the fear of loneliness came out in reverse. So you stay in bad relationships because you're lonely, but you don't do that. You're okay by yourself. So I see that you are somebody who's beautiful. And I don't think you make decisions because you're afraid you're going to make a bad decision, because people do want to be with you for your looks. And you're okay by yourself and you're not afraid of being alone. But there's some confusion. How does the person in Stoney's love life, because there's somebody in your love life, I think. Is there someone in her love life? And if so, how do they feel about her? Beauty and harmony came out in reverse. So this is somebody who is a friend of yours. And maybe you have a friend. You could be the one that's the porch swing angel. You could have a friend that you spend a lot of time with, and you're afraid that this person's not going to choose you. And it looks like this person feels the same way about you. Like they are afraid that they're not good looking enough, and that's why. Oh my god. It's like they don't want to mess up your friendship. Hey, Kara. And this is causing despair. Remember, it was causing confusion. It's causing them despair. Somebody's confused and somebody's in despair here. It looks like you have a friend that has feelings for you. I'm just going to ask if it would work out, if you all would just go for it. If you would tell them how you feel. I think you're the one from yesterday. Would it work out between these friends? There's unhelpful people, or you don't need anybody else to help you, and don't look for a sign. Would it work out though? It's up to you. You're ready. So nobody's going to help you here. You have to make the decision if it's what you want. You're indecisive. You have to come up with this decision. You might be asking other people a lot. Like, you think that this would work out? Would that work out? They're saying you're ready. If she chooses to express herself, how will they react positively? No. Listen to your intuition. No, they will not. You need to wait. Why does she need to wait? Because right now somebody has a lot of doubt about themselves. See, they don't think they're good looking enough. And they're withstanding a lot of adversity. They're going through a lot right now. Somebody's also a magician in reverse. There's a Gemini here with unexpected setbacks. It's like they were trying to manifest something, and they manifested the wrong thing because of their self-doubt. Yeah, that and this is it's hard for this person to make a decision because something they manifested was not what they were expecting. What did they manifest? Oh, they were in love with somebody. A Queen of Wands and a King of Cups. They were in love with somebody that was not in love with them. This could have happened to them when they were very young, and now they just won't commit. They keep going through life looking for that same person. This is holding them back. All right. The reading today was about this person. The reading yesterday was about you, I think. That's the feel that I get. That's what's happening here. I think this person doesn't feel like they're good enough for you. They need more confidence in themselves. And you are so beautiful that it intimidates them. I think you need to give them some more time. But I think that if you'll slowly just continue to be their friend, give it some more time, I think that it'll come together naturally. If you understand what I'm saying. Hey, Gacha Club LA. Is it Gacha Club LA? Hey, how you doing, buddy? What's up with you? All right, Manya, I think you're next, baby, but I guess Kailash is in charge. I'm gonna give you one more thing, Stony. I'm gonna give you the angel cards. Is Stony on the right path? Go ahead and post the next question. Is Stony on the right path? It's not the right time. Choose a new direction. So I would say no. You're not on the right path. Stony, 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 I'm so glad you're here. Please come back. I want you to continue to come back more, okay? Because we're going to get you on the right path. How does Stony not F herself in the coming week? Get a reading and feel what you feel. So you need to come back and get another reading. And whatever you're feeling, it's okay for you to feel that. It's okay. It's just feelings. Feelings aren't facts. And you need to do some kind of ritual, whether that be pray, um, whatever you do as a ritual. Come back, Stony. Stony said, Stony said, Spirit, Stony's higher self might have said, come back and get a reading. So you need to keep coming back for more readings, and we need to work to get you where you need to be, Stony, okay? There's nothing wrong with admitting that you're not where you need to be. I don't know if I'm where I need to be right now. Angels for Stony. Oh, that's a lot. Angel card for Stony. May I have one, please? Oh, you're getting a lot, just like everybody else. A lot of us are having a hard time right now. My psychic gifts are strong and trustworthy. Angelic messages flow easily to me. Archangel Jeremiel, when you call upon me, I will empower you to develop your spiritual gifts so you can more easily receive heaven's messages. And I completely trust my intuition. I follow my guidance with excitement and confidence. I am the archangel of intuitive gifts. Allow me to mentor you in embracing your psychic awareness. Archangel Haniel, you have very strong psychic abilities, Stony, and Spirit wants you to embrace that and to develop those. And I release self judgment and embrace self love. I find beauty in every aspect of my being. We can fly into your life when you need help finding love for yourself. Allow us to help you see yourself clearly as a true beloved child of the divine. Messages from love angels. Maybe you're the one who doesn't think you're beautiful enough to be with this person. I may have had the roles wrong, but you knew what I was saying, every word of it. Come back for a reading, Stony, okay? All right. You're going to get there. Keep coming back. If you're able, join the channel. If not, just stick it out with me on these general readings, and we're going to help you get there. I promise you. Spirit is going to help you get there. I promise you. You're welcome, baby. You're welcome. And it's not going to just be from being on the channel, but being part of the right soul tribe is important, because when you're with people who are positive, you start mirroring that positivity. And you'll pick stuff up from people in the comments, you'll pick stuff up from me, and you'll pick stuff up from the divine. What's up, Manya? What's up, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? Talk to me. What you want to know? That is spirit. That's the Kundalini awakening. I think that you're about to start going through the spiritual awakening called Kundalini. Start praying and meditating. I think the ritual you need to start doing is meditation, and ask spirit to awaken Kundalini within you, and it will awaken, because you are meant to be a spiritual guru, a leader in the spiritual world. Hi. I love how you always say hi. Hi, love. What's coming in my love life for the rest of the month? All right, let's see what Spirit has to say. Let's ask your angels if there's anything new coming in your love life by the end of the month or in the next month. Or, yeah, you said the rest of the month. Is there anything new coming in Manya's love life before the end of December? Anything new? What's coming? Or anything? What's coming? Is there anything coming in the rest of the month in Manya's love life? It's up to you. No, oh wait, two cards. If you believe, it's up to you. It's up to you whether or not you believe it or not, but you don't think there's anything coming in the near future. Is there? Be assertive, and there's not going to be any recovery when it comes to unhelpful people. So, whoever's been unhelpful to you, or there might be unhelpful people that are trying to keep you from recovering, the answer being no. But it's saying it's up to you, and if you believe, be assertive. There's going to be unhelpful people that are going to try to stop you, though, and the answer being no. Let's see what's coming in the tarot. It doesn't look like it, and I don't think there is. I'm gonna just put it out there like it's coming out. But let's look at the tarot. Anything coming? What's coming towards Manya in her love life? May I see the love life between now and the end of December for my sweet Manya, the Hanged Man and the Two of Wands. All right, what's coming towards Manya before the end of December? Oh, uh, uh, okay. Manya, the Queen of Cups, is in reverse on the bottom of the deck. Okay. There's a King of Swords, a Seven of Cups, and a Three of Swords, all in reverse, coming towards you before the end of the month. So that's why it was saying it's up to you. Because it's going to be your decision, but this is not going to be helpful to your recovery. I think you've been trying to get over this person, and I think you need to continue to move away from this person. This person hurt you, and you're getting over there. They hurt you. You finally got your feet in reality, and this person is going to knock you backwards. Look, they're going to knock you backwards if you take them back. You're going to end up going back. And the universe wants you to go forward with truth. You're stuck in the moon energy, and you're not having a new opportunity because you're getting tired of this, or until you're tired of this. I feel that what's coming towards you, you need to avoid. Avoid it, Manya. There's something coming towards you, but I want you to avoid it, okay? That's all your decision. No judgment. You always know better. I don't judge. Never do I judge. But I do tell you how I feel. All right, angels advice for Manya. May I have some advice for Manya from the angels? There we go. All right. Archangel Azrael. Call upon me, whom God helps, for support in rising from the ashes of your past to be stronger than ever before. My past pain does not define me. I move forward with grace and peace. See, they don't want you to go back, they want you to go forward. And I am beautiful. The world is beautiful. My future is beautiful. Archangel Jophiel. As the beauty of God, I can help you see the positive in any situation. put on my uplifting rose colored glasses. And on the bottom of the deck is my life is full of magical moments. I see signs and guidance from the angels in all that I do. Message from Archangel Uriel. Call upon me, the Archangel of Epiphanies and brilliant ideas, when you need spiritual messages, revelations, and magic. So please move forward. Even the angels were indicating that was the best decision. Okay. Thank you for being here, Manya. Love you so much. You're welcome. You are welcome. I see that you have something good coming though. I just don't see it in love. Show me how you're working in her spiritual gifts. Whoa. There it is. There it is. Manya, you're going to get a meditation epiphany. While you're meditating, you're going to see an epiphany, a tower moment. Number 13 and number 22, which is what? Four and four, four and four, four and four. And then your spirit guides are going to be also with you. And that's number 30, which is a three. Okay. So you need to meditate because spirit has an epiphany for you. Was there one more, Kailash? Come back and see me soon, okay, darling? Imagining you. Okay, baby. Thank you. Thank you, Manya. Thank you, Kailash, for your help. I love you guys so much. You're so special to me. I love all the people on this channel, and I really appreciate you guys helping me to keep the channel running smoothly. I could not do this without you. And one day we're going to have enough money that I can pay you all so you can have a little extra money in your pocket, okay? Spirit's going to do it. I feel it to my core. We just have to let Spirit do it in Spirit's time. All righty. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You guys take care. And if anybody needs me, my phone number is in the description box. And you can use it to reach out to me on WhatsApp. As long as you're just bringing positivity or you need, advice or guidance, I'm happy to be there for you. My love to you all. Mwah. Namaste.